Fantasy owners, it's week 12. Whether you're making a playoffs push or just trying not to get beaten in the league by your mom, there are still some good waiver wire options out there for you. I hate to say I told you so, but Bobby Rainey broke out in Tampa Bay's win over the Falcons. He exploded with 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing, and 1 receiving, on top of 163 yards off 30 carries. Maybe the Bucs' backfield has finally broken the curse. Rainey's the guy for the Bucs moving forward, but he's got a couple of tough matchups coming up over the next several weeks. Still, he's a great pickup. Surprise, surprise, Donald Brown outshined Trent Richardson again. Brown rushed for 80 yards with 2 TDs and also caught 1 pass for 14 yards. Brown is still the more valuable back when compared to Richardson, but Trent is always going to take some carries away from him. Bills receiver Marquise Goodwin is an interesting fantasy option and has some upside in deep leagues. He scored a touchdown and had 81 receiving yards on 6 receptions and added 1 carry for another 17. He's a former Olympic long jumper and nearly broke the 40-yard dash record at the Combine this year. I always bet on speed. The Bills are on bye this week, but will have value as long as Stevie Johnson and Robert Woods are out. Doug Baldwin has scored double digits in 2 of the last 3 weeks. He only had 2 catches against the Vikings, but he made them count. Baldwin is only owned in 20% of leagues and could be a good third receiver flex guy. And finally, are you desperate for a quarterback? Well, Matt McGloin has some value if he keeps the job, so keep an eye on prior status and pick him up if you're really hurting for a QB. Need more fantasy advice? Head to sbnation.com/fantasy.